Today we're going to review Trader Joe's Abbey Style Blonde Ale. It's got 7.5% alcohol. You can find it at your local Trader Joe's, and it only runs for about $7.
I don't. I'm Jeff. I'm Rob.
And this is the Vontron Experience. And what do we do here?
Basically just whatever pops into our head at this point.
Yeah, at this point. So it's video number 1, and we will be reviewing beers. Just beers?
Whatever.
Whatever's had alcohol in it, pretty much. That's how it's going to go. And we are working with... How do you say that? I know that says Abbey Style.
I want to say AUDACITER. Like someone has the audacity to make something.
We're going to go with AUDACITER Abbey Style Blonde Ale.
From Trader Joe's.
From Trader Joe's. And it's got a...
Complete with fancy cork cap.
Cork cap and everything. You can use that for later.
Ooh, there we
like
go.
a dominatrix thing going on.
There we go.
And,
Like the Tin Man.
Alright, so I don't know if this is going to break anything. So far...
No, that was good. That was uneventful.
That was very... I thought it was going to be good for the camera.
It smells good.
It does. Yeah,
We brought our own special beer glasses.
yes.
Now, just as a kind of background, I would be more of a macro brew guy, more of a Bud Light, Miller Genuine Draft, and
I'm a beer snob.
a little bit of a beer snob. I'm more of a just whatever beer, but I mean that's good. You know, we want to try all different things. You know,
He's being kind. I'm a big beer snob.
he is a beer snob. He is a beer snob. I'll drink almost anything. Literally, almost anything.
I would rather eat grass than drink a Michelob.
That's not too bad. It's Coors Light. The something about the water messes me up. That Rocky Mountain water.
Well, you know what they say about American beers and canoes.
No.
They both take on water.
No. But I actually had Coors Light the other day at Buffalo Wild Wings. They had $5
This is
pitchers.
not going to sound right, but I've given Rob big head.
There we go.
So I probably should have tilted your glass. Roberto, I'm
It's
sorry
all good.
about that.
I have no problem drinking foam as well. It's all good.
Well, then I mean I got to give you the rest of this. Whoa.
Oh, it'll die down. Actually, you know what? Here we'll do. I'll drink from this first, and then as this dies down. All right, so this is ale on less. I don't know what that means. On lease.
On
What's it?
lease.
Someone Google that.
Yeah, Google it. Maybe it's on lease. I'm not
be.
making payments on it though.
Could be. All right.
Smells
Prost.
good. Prost. It's right to the bottle.
Tastes a little bit like a Heffenweiser.
It does.
Again, because an
You
ale.
can see.
Full bodied.
There you go. Oh, got right in the light. There we go. In my specialty cup and everything. It's got a nice color to it.
It says here, made in Quebec, so it's Canadian, using some of the time-honored techniques of traditional monastic brewing. This Abbey Style Blonde perfectly captures the rich malt, subtle, hopped accents, a warm spice of classic Belgian ale. Considered champagne-like effervescence and aromatic notes of ripe fruit and honey. Trader Joe's AUDACITER is sublimely balanced and delicious with quite a palate-warming finish. So far, so good. I mean, it's one of those things you take a sip and you want another sip. Like certain beers that we've tried.
Yeah.
I'll have one like, no, I prefer lighter colored beers and like lighter beers in general than too heavy.
So this
But
is
still,
right up your alley.
But you really can't see through it. It's not like a Bud Light. You can't really see through it.
This got a little. It's still got a little dark to it, but it's not. It's definitely not watered down.
It needs some chlorine to see through it or something.
That's good. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Well, we do want to do a scale like 1 to 5. I don't want to do as high as 10.
I don't need 10 because it gives you more leeway.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, where do we put the?
I'm saying
Abbey
this.
style?
I'm saying this a solid 7. possibly an 8. I do like this a lot. Oh, I forgot a crack. Oh, that's not a crack. That's just the thing. I do like this a lot. I mean, I can't picture me drinking more than, like, I guess, like 4 at a sitting.
Yeah.
But it's a heavier beer, but it's good. Just for reference, my favorite beer right now, as of now, would be Spaten Lager. That would be the 10 for me. But again, I'm a macro brew guy. Where his beers changes from, like, minute to minute. It really
does. The wind, like the weather on Long Island is always changing. Now, as long as it's dark and it's a micro brew and it's been made in somebody's bathtub with, sea salt water, stuff like that. I'd have to give this. I haven't stopped drinking it.
It's something about day drinking before the kids come home from work.
Right after
better too.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Not just here yet.
In Europe. For the Europeans.
Pretty much. I'd go with a, what'd you give, 7?
I would say a solid 7, maybe an 8.
I'm at 6.
It's like a food beer.
6. Yes.
This is like if you had a good dinner type deal. This isn't like a I'm going to go to the ball game and have a couple of these.
I'm kind of hooked on the Game of Thrones beers.
That's good. Yeah, we're big Omegang fans.
But we're going to review that because I heard about my early Christmas gift.
Soon.
Very soon. So, I don't know where we go from here. We just drank beer. We talked about beer.
They have the comments, so if there's beers that are around the Long Island area that you think you'd want us to review,
comment. It's down below.
And if you please try this beer and let us know what you think as well, because we might be totally off. We might just be a couple of idiots, just any excuse to drink.
That might be
before the wives. Yeah, that's a good point. Before the wives come home,
pretty
or
much.
could you just drink at 2:31 in the afternoon on a Wednesday? All right. But yeah, if you like this stuff, give us more things to review. We could do other beers. We're going to be pounding that thing down, so I feel like I should catch up here. But it's a good drinking beer. Like certain beers too heavy, you can't pound down. This is a pounding beer if need be.
Also, we could totally do another one, which we actually have.
We actually do have another one. So if this doesn't come out good when we watch it, we'll have another one.
All right, I might bump my 6 up to a 6.5. Since I did.
It has a good aftertaste, kind of sweet.
It does. It definitely is a like you said. This is definitely a food beer. It's not like you can drink.
Yeah, no, you'd want to eat like actual food, not like snacky food. This and chips really wouldn't work.
Good burger.
It would. You
really
could
good burger with
like
a little blue cheese on it. It would be really tasty with that. Yeah. Oh. So, anything else on the horizon going on here? So we got beer going. We got some bros going.
Oh, pardon me.
YouTube going.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out what we're gonna put on this channel, just for shits and giggles. Can you say that?
Sure.
It's too late now.
Shit, ass.
Look at that. I usually just watch stupid stuff.
Not on my other channel because I try to keep that family friendly. But this one is like
kids one.
Rusty trombone, any of that stuff.
There we go. So we can do whatever we want on this one. Yes, this will be just whatever kind of pops into our heads at the time. Hopefully it's interesting. If not, it's what it is. Drink while you're watching it. We'll be drinking as we're doing it. So we'll have that going on.
We should do? We should do watch a movie and drink every time. Put it in like something happens. So like if we watch Friday the 13th, every time you hear you gotta chug.
That's not a bad idea.
That would be a lot of beers.
You know what? One of the movies we should review, I would have to find it. Nightmare on Elm Street 2, which is like one of the gayest sequels ever. Ever watch the YouTube channels about that?
We have nothing wrong with gay people, by the way.
Okay, it's one of the actually it has a lot of homophobic undertones about it. It's just like one of those early mid 80s.
Wait,
type
part 2?
Part 2. It's like the.
Is that the one when she's in the
no, it's the guy.
The guy.
It's the guy. Nobody really remembers it because it was just that bad of a movie. No, Johnny Depp got hit by the waterbed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was all over the ceiling. He had
like the TV on his stomach. How I don't have the abs to do that. I can maybe my phone.
Who needs abs? First of all, you shouldn't have to have abs. You need to have a beer belly for that.
But this is old school square TV.
Yeah, but you need a beer belly for that. Maybe
it would fall in my face.
Yeah, but you'd be holding it. It'd be eye level. He's going doing one of these things.
I wonder what he was watching too. 80s, maybe he was watching Punky Brewster. Like everyone remembers that one where she got locked in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, we weren't allowed to go play around the refrigerator in my aunt's basement anymore because of that.
And the crazy thing, Commandant Lassard from Police Academy, he was the uncle. I forget what his name was.
Wait. He's the stepdad?
He's like the uncle, the weird uncle. Like, because no one had a dad in the 80s. You had Philip Drummond.
No, but she was adopted, so he was not Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond
was Different Strokes.
And do you remember the Different Strokes Where the guy who
The
owned
bike
bicycle,
shop,
the
of course.
bike shop.
Everybody knows
The
that
bike
one.
shop where he was letting him watch, was it cartoon porn?
When they were
drinking wine?
And they were playing Neptune, King of the Sea. I know way too much about this. This is getting kind of awkward.
Neptune, King of the Sea. Wait, when did that happen?
That's when they broke in on him. Dudley was in the bathtub. He drank some wine. Maybe we'll have to review that wine and see what's going on. But yeah.
Well, that's probably the same wine that I plan on making. It's going to be hooch.
What we're probably going to do is watch a very special episode of all the 80s and early 90s shows and review that as well as we drink more different beers.
I think we should just do it in here instead of my shed because you have like a TV and it's a couch.
Exactly. And we might
we can do the shed too, but...
We're trying to figure out wonderful locations to drink these things. And you can tell there's a nice alcohol content in this because we've totally loosened up now that we had some beer. So it's going to be a lot of inane babbling, which we will edit out.
I'm thinking... Edit?
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Bloopers? Could be.
We have a blooper reel.
Yeah.
The greatest blooper reel of all time from Cannonball Run.
Oh my god.
It's
just... Stop laughing! See these rosary bleeds?
These bleeds right here?
These fucking bleeds right here? You gonna take these fucking bleeds?
Almost
better. You don't know, you gotta watch.
The first Cannonball Run's fantastic. The only good thing about Cannonball Run 2 is the Menudo song, which is half Spanish, half English about Cannonball. Something, Cannonball. Something.
Any last request? Yeah. Chicken frickancy? Chicken fricassee. Should I get the other one? Should
we're going to pick up my son from the bus stop, and then we'll probably have the second one.
Where's...
It's right at the school.
No, but how much time?
He gets out at right about 10 minutes ago, but the bus goes sporadically. We'll probably hear it. We're actually usually good dads, but it's day drinking, so yeah.
That's still good dad. The bus stops right outside his house.
And there's a crossing guard.
Flo runs
an iron ship. With a steel hand.
It's kind of bad because she has a hook for a hand.
Yeah, I'm straight, and if she gets out of her car, we'll edit this out. This part's going to be edited.
Maybe.
That Karma smells like farts, old lady farts. She sits there and farts.
Karma smells like old lady farts?
No, her car.
Oh, her
She
car.
sits in a car, and she probably has old lady farts.
I thought
we have to edit this out.
She used to have a dog.
The car that was stolen.
You know what I'll do is, when it says crossing guard, and then when I said her name, I take that part out.
No, she'll know.
But she doesn't have a hook.
Damn! She's always on her phone. She's like, really? This is what they think.
She used to have a dog. Do you think the farts inside killed that dog?
I think she had a dog and a lot of peanut butter.
If we don't stop, I'm going to have to edit out.
We're going to have to do this.
So let's not go like that. What about Crazy Neighbors?
And we'll start from here. There we go. We need to get one of those clackers. Let me just look out the window real quick.
Look out the window.
Jesus.
He's actually looking at our neighbor.
If only they still had the Tinker Toys. We could zoom in on those, but the Tinker Toys are gone.
The Tinker Toys are gone. Is that something we're to say?
This Tinker.
You know what? It's fine to say because I highly doubt. Highly doubt that you even have internet.
You could see in your backyard, your neighbor's backyard. He had very big Tinker Toys, which was cool. And we'll leave it at that. We won't mention other things.
What about the
thing?
The hot tub?
No. Yeah.
Well, no, we don't have to talk about that. We just talk about how they're crazy about the million of solar-powered lights and...
Yeah, it's...
the tons of bottles of Gain that they throw out.
A lot of Gain.
Lots of Gain. I don't know if you know what you can make with Gain, please let us know because there has to be something. Do you think you can make some type of alcohol? Maybe they just make a lot of slime.
You know what's going to happen? People are going to tell, why don't you guys just drink Gain on camera? And we'll give it a pressure and we'll drink that and probably just die. And if I'm going to eat a pod, it's going to be a Cascade pod because they look crunchy and minty, as opposed to the Tide pods that look like a peanut butter and jelly thing.
Did you drink mouthwash again? I hear a bus.
I did. I told you, well, that could be him.
You gonna go get him? I can stay here.
Yeah, I walk halfway down. I just hit. Wait, 31. He's usually 67. Let's see if he comes off.
He seems to like
it. It has to be him.
Just to let you know, I am not a Met fan, so if you notice any of this Met stuff, it's not my man cave.
It's true.
I actually don't have a man cave. I have a man shed, and we're in November, so...
It's quite cold
out. I really could give two craps about baseball.
Who is that? No, that's not him. Who are these children? Oh, there he is. Okay. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay, I'm going to be here, me and Frankie.
Reviewing all the little knickknacks and shit I have.
Yes. First, dust.
Lots of that. That's historic dust.
It's going to be me and Frankie right here until it's historic. I just wiped off his historic dust. So, all right. So, anyways, it's just It's just me. Until Ryan comes here. So, all right. So I'm gonna have to say a solid, maybe a 6.5 on this. There's the bottle again if you want to see it. It goes for, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was anywhere between $5 and $7, which is actually a really good price, seeing that I've seen similar ones at other stores that are running anywhere from $10 to $15 for about the same size, same type of beer inside. Trader Joe's is a good brand, good store to go to. Everything else, I don't feel that it's a no-name in any way or form. It's extremely tasty. Again, I like darker beers. Like I said, I like my hints of this, hints of that, everything else. So if you're more of a Bud Light, Michelob, domestic type of beer drinker, this is totally up your alley. If you're just looking for a quick drink, like I completely and totally needed today, only because of the last 3 minutes of work. 3 minutes, not the entire day. The last 3 minutes of work. It's worth that too. So, yeah, so that's about it. I'm going to wait for Rob to come back up here and see. Maybe I can do something like this. I've been working on my magic. Ready? Boom! Hey, look at that!
Key thing making videos, always have a second, or third, or fourth.
So we're going to try this one again.
Are we pretend like, oh, this is the first time, or we're just going to say this is bottle number 2 because we liked it?
Bottle number 2, because I would say a 6 and a 7 is a good, score on this.
Oh, that was a lot better.
That was a good one. And I
turned on the
computer.
There we go.
This time, I'm not going to give him head.
Damn. I ran out of singles.
Last time was the last time.
Until the next time.
Or until we get some more rum. Not only did I turn on your computer, I sent
out a message. It made noises.
I ordered more beer just with the cork.
I like these things. They look like Tin Man nipples.
Well,
right here. And there's ends too. End for nipples. Or you.
You gotta detect something when you're chopping all that wood.
What's it? It says a U. U. What is U for?
Uber?
Under pressure. Okay.
Is that what it's for? I thought it was just because you're gonna have to call it.
Well, it says attention. Pressurized contest.
Spaceballs. Watch out! Watch out!
Another great movie. Fantastic movie.
I did.
There we go. You can't tell, but there's a bottle under the bottle.
There is a bottle. It's bottled. Prost.
There we go. Cheers. It's a good second time. It really reminds me of like a Hefeweizen.
I think if we... Yeah.
It's almost the same as Hefeweizen.
But there's more in it. I don't know, can you say it's a Hefeweizen when it's from Canada? I feel like that's something you can only do from Germany. I dripped some on your rug.
Dude, it's okay.
Looks like a lot of stuff was dripped on this rug.
It really has. I'm old. Things leak.
Ew, man, I'm sitting on your couch.
What do they got brown?
Didn't take long. Didn't take long.
But
you want to know something really stupid? It was a long time, and I'm not talking like when I was a kid, where it says refund 5 cents. It says Connecticut, ME. So there was a can one time, and I'm talking about I was like in my early 20s, and it said refund, and it said ME 5 cents and me 5 cents. So I was like, oh, that's just telling me that the can's worth 5 cents, 5 cents. So my girlfriend, who was my wife at the time.
Wait, yes, his
belittled me and made fun of me.
His girlfriend at the time.
Yes, what did I say? My wife, who was my girlfriend.
Yeah, my girlfriend, who was my wife at the time.
My girlfriend, who is no,
my wife at the time. No, he did. It doesn't matter.
But you know what I meant.
This is if you haven't eaten all day. This is good.
So anyway,
drink a beer.
I'm stupid. I've made that apparently and abundantly clear. So don't expect much from me other than I can drink. Should we review Rome's?
No.
Why?
There was an issue. There's a
Not
scar.
An issue. A great day.
There was an issue. A scar. We can never go back. That and grape vodka.
I think we can do grape vodka again. Nothing bad happened other than I texted your father a whole bunch of weird pictures.
Oh, the Kathy got sick. Kathy got sick.
Oh, she got sick?
Yes. July 3rd.
It happens. July 3rd is more important than July... Excuse me. In the neighborhood, not in general, was a more memorable day than July 4th. which kind of ruined July 4th because the hangover was pretty harsh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
I feel like I should have had the Vontron up in here. Do we have the Bassmaster?
No. My father has the Bassmaster.
Why? Who? Why?
He is the current Bassmaster. I have the proclamation. That's what I have.
Oh, let's read the proclamation. We need to make this a certain distance, so.
Okay.
So
let me switch past you real quick.
it's come down to the point when you're certain. Oh, is that the bat phone?
That is the white phone. What is this? There we go. This is all the Bassmaster. Oh, you know what I have too? Also, you want to see how cool Jeff is? Years ago, he gave me. Oh, it's so dusty, but Ralph McQuarrie artwork from Return of the Jedi.
Just going in the beer.
Artwork. What do you call it? Wait a minute.
What do they call it?
Storyboards and concept art.
Concept art. I gave him this. But wait, let's not even go there. Wait.
And
as I walk in, Rob goes.
That's for the he shed.
The he shed. I got this. You know, you wish you had it. And then always need. This goes out to my buddy on Twitter, the Drunk Stormtrooper. There you are. I'm gonna give him a shout out. And then, yeah, buddy.
Like Boba Fett Jägermeister.
This is gonna look. It's like he's sitting right there with you. Did you see Han?
He's no good to me dead. And we will be watching the Mandalorian when that comes out on Disney. That looks good stuff. I watch a lot of Mike Zero, and he. Oh jeez.
No!
That was empty. It's all good.
Oh.
What was it? The Vontron stuff?
Oh no. Okay. So all right. Here. So it comes down to a point when you become a certain age that you already have. You can basically buy what you want, and then you have your friends, or you go with your friends to do things that you wouldn't normally do. So we make and buy trophies for ourselves, and that would be hello. What we got here?
Somebody text him.
Okay. So we
Well, this trophy was
so
presented
it
to me.
started. This started. Rob bought himself his own trophy.
Well, no, it was awarded to me by.
Rob bought himself his own trophy.
I have paperwork that says otherwise.
He declared himself.
I have paperwork that says otherwise as well. I was recognized.
Forged.
Was recognized as
The Bassmaster.
in perpetuum.
What?
Bassmaster in perpetuum.
In Petum. As in
Right.
Perpetuum. So
In perpetuum.
the
I proclaimed.
so proclaimed, and this is the effort that my boy Rob goes through. We have an actual proclamation. This is his proof. Signed by Old Man McCleary. McClear.
We fish up in Black Lake at McClear's
and Old
cottage
Lady
colony.
Turner.
We
From
eat
Turner
it
Inn Restaurant and
delicious,
Bar.
and also from I want to say Chapman's.
And this
Chapman's
is from
bait and tackle.
upstate New York. Where? Black Lake.
Black Lake, New York.
Black Lake, New York. So Rob is
The Bassmaster in perpetuum, which is it's Latin for Bassmaster forever, and if it's Latin, you know it means something.
usually, or it means it's just an easy class, college. But Rob is going to show you the extent that we go through.
This is good high grade paper, and look at the shine on this.
Yes,
That's see, that's reflecting the sun, or is my glory reflecting back on the seal? We're not sure. It doesn't matter.
but the trophy's not here.
No, my dad currently is the reigning Bassmaster. My brother was last year's Bassmaster, and I am, of course, the Bassmaster. The trophy is named after me. I don't need my trophy anymore. I've ascended to a higher plane.
Next video we'll have the Vontron here. I just had to get it from Dean. My son is obsessed with the trophy we have, so it's you'll see it. Don't worry. But we have Vontrons, which is his last name, my last name put together. But it's Rob and Jeff. What we
I just don't know. I just goes past the camera. I'm making a foul. I don't know what I did with my medal. The Yavin medal? I'm not sure where that is.
Was it
My brother might have it at his
You're
library.
giving away all your medals.
Listen, the glory is mine forever.
I got my Mickey Mouse medal at home.
Stay over
That's
there.
right. Disney itself gave me a medal for turning 40. Actually, my wife gave it to me. We paid for it, but that doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, I had to buy my Medal of Yavin because they didn't think I was old enough to do the trench run. And the great thing is, I had it. I showed it to him. He's like, Rob, can I borrow this for a couple of days? And he wore it all around town, saying how he blew up the Death Star and Stop and Shop and whatnot. And his wife was very angry with me.
Yes.
But didn't we all, in our own ways, blow up the Death Star?
I attempted to sleep with it, but it's very heavy.
It is heavy. It's, you know what? It's they don't really have any type of metal in Star Wars that they really talk about.
I think everything's made out of plastic.
You know, there's not like Mandalorian armor and stuff like that, but there's nothing that they really mentioned for metal.
Is there any
There's a spice mine of Kessel, but that's spices. But yeah, it's whatever.
But the Kessel was the run.
Yes, to get to the Spice Mines of Kessel. Boom. Yes. Now there's a lot more better Star Wars people out there who I subscribe to, and we like watching all those videos and whatnot.
Oh, who do we subscribe to?
I subscribe to a lot of people. My brother got me into Mike Zero, but he's just so much information that I'm like, I have to pick.
I'll put it here, Mike Zero, right there. I'll put it.
And I watch Star Wars Explained, another great thing. So much information. Like, I thought I knew a lot about Star Wars. I know about the movies on a... I used to think I was an expert. I've been schooled. But you know what? The great thing is they're not...
I know I'm not an expert, but I do know I'm a fan. I don't go into the finer details, but I do know don't fuck with Star Wars. That's the bottom line. And don't ever compare Star Trek to Star Wars.
That is true.
I'm sorry, but... I do have friends that feel that they are on the same level. They are nowhere close to the same level. And if anybody ever tells me again that Han is a douchebag, I will bury them.
That's just bad. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like The Last Jedi. Jeff, what's your take on The Last Jedi?
The Last Jedi? I enjoyed it. I liked it.
My only complaints with the new trilogy, and this is for the fellas out there, or people just like them in general.
Wait, let me just sum up really quick. I like all the new Star Wars better than that crap that Lucas put out just to make some money. Sorry, love you, but it's the truth.
There we go. For me,
there's no Jar Jar.
The new Star Wars, great. I just wish Rey had a bigger bra size for the fellas because she's gorgeous. Yeah, I would just like some more, a couple of Ewoks up here. You know,
we'll get some Ewoks. That'll be
but you know, I mean, it's a little bigger. A little bigger. She's running around. She's fit. It's just good stuff.
But you know, she swings that you can't be a Jedi and have.
Oh, yes, you can.
No, you really can't because you're gonna lose a nipple.
Oh, dude, you can be what's her name? I can't think of the names. The girls with the long tentacles, like from Star Wars Rebels. There's a Jedi like that. They have the slamming bodies.
Girls with testicles.
Tentacles on her head.
Oh, tentacles.
Not ST, NT.
TNT tentacles.
And they always have slamming bodies, and I can't think of their names.
The slave girls.
Yeah, well, no. They're very proud race, but she was a slave girl in Jabba's palace. And I think she had the hots for Boba Fett. But yeah, so I would like that to happen.
The testicle girl had the hots for Boba Fett?
The tentacle girl. Boba Fett doesn't go... Wait, maybe it goes that way. I don't know. It's not my business. It's good stuff. But that being said...
Or his daddy lose his head.
He does have issues.
Maybe.
He had daddy issues. But that
Boba Fett totally has daddy issues.
Seriously daddy issues.
Totally has daddy issues.
But at the same point, like, he has a bunch of... like stepbrothers. He has like so many stepbrothers.
Ooh.
Boba Fett.
Yeah.
They're a lot older than him.
But they're all wait a minute.
Okay, now check it out real quick while you're thinking of this plan. Let's pretend all those clone troopers had insurance, life insurance. They were all going to die quicker because they had that accelerated growth. So they all die. He could be the sole beneficiary. He could be the richest motherfucker in the galaxy, except he's allegedly in the bottom.
But what I don't understand is, so the crap ones that Lucas made.
Yes.
Again, sorry. They all look the same because they're clones.
Yes.
But then we have Finn.
Yeah, because after that they got rid of the clones. The clones all died after that. They aged like 3 times as fast. So a couple of years after the Clone Wars, they got crazy old.
Is this just Rob knowledge?
No, if you watch Rebels and whatnot, you have Cody, Commander Cody, and the other one is the old guy, and they got older and fatter, and they got their own the older they got, the own personalities. Great shows. Disney does a great job with those cartoons. They really do.
Disney does anything great. And you want to know something? This used to be the biggest loather.
No, I like Disney World. I can tell you what's wrong with Disney movies, but I don't have the money to pay for non-Selena Lombard lawyers to protect me.
Everybody has money. You don't have to do dial 888-8888.
Yeah, dude, I get them. Selena and Barnes.
I don't know which one.
The bald one I trust more.
No, the bold one on the billboard.
On the overpass, yeah.
They blacked out his tooth.
But that's good, because he's hungry to get better teeth.
You gotta go with the guy who has hair. Because he's the one in the other commercial that drives a really good motorcycle.
But doesn't he have, I'm thinking Jacoby and Myers to have the hat. They have the cowboy hat.
Yeah, they're the worst. Actually, in Arizona, I was there with my mother, they have their own Selena and Barnes. I think everybody has their own Selena and Barnes. But these guys were like, yes, we're here to represent you. We will not fail. We will kill the judge. We never read the proclamation. Are we supposed to?
Oh, we can if we want to. I did. It was well written by those who proclaiming me.
So as you do that, I'm going to then. So you read. I'm going to show you the drawings from the students.
No, some are from, most are from students.
Of the upstate New York area of Black Lake. I do not know why the computer from War Games is in here.
Here we go. It's because from the teacher, from Dale Arden, shows that
that's the computer from War Games.
That is the computer.
What was his name?
All I remember is Dr. Falcon.
Dr. Falcon, but he used his son's name.
Joshua.
Joshua. That's Joshua.
Now, if someone can explain, is DEF CON 1 bad or DEF CON 5 bad?
We start off at 5.
So it's 5 to 1, not 1 to 5?
5 to 1.
Okay, there we go.
5 to 1. So
but anyways, this picture, just real quick, I'm going to read, this was a letter from the school teacher, Dale Arden. That's a deep, deep Easter egg that some people will get. That's the speech.
This is a folded up piece of paper.
That's the speech for the presentation.
This is... Okay,
but real quick, this about the computer, it says, P.S. Thanks to all the empty beer cans and Moxie bottles left for us to recycle, along with the ungodly amount of Mountain Dew cans that seems to follow your fishing trips, the school was finally able to purchase a computer for our computer lab. Enclosed, please find a photo of our new pride and joy of the St. Lawrence County Schools, and it's a picture of a Commodore 64, possibly a VIC-20. Oh, it's Commodore 64. It's good stuff.
Went as far as having his wife's students do drawings because...
Well, certain drawings are from the actual trips. But okay, proclamation. And this is the way proclamations are written. Whereas bass fishing is one of the most popular and difficult sports, not only in the United States of America, but throughout the world. And whereas catching one bass is the most challenging and glorious endeavor a person may endure. And whereas catching the most bass fish during a single fishing excursion is not only physically, but mentally taxing as well.
Falsified. Keep going.
Dude, that's totally true.
This is totally not kindergartners.
Whereas achieving that most highest of feats repeatedly is nearly impossible for any one man to do in a single lifetime. And whereas winning the Bassmaster title 4 times out of 5 years and 2 years consecutive, 2012, 2014 through 16 and counting, is legendary, bordering on godlike status.
You're in there, don't worry, you're in there.
Whereas only one mortal man has not only dared to dream of his Herculean feat, but had the sheer strength, cunning, and willpower to see it be done. Then therefore, be resolved that we, the Council of New York State Bass Fishing Masters, in conjunction with Bassmasters Worldwide, do hereby proclaim Robert von Buttwright as Bassmaster in perpetuum throughout the known universe and beyond.
It's like Charlie Brown's shirt.
In witness whereof we have hereunto set our hands and caused the great seal of achievement to be affixed this 27th day of October in the year of our Lord 2016. There we go. That's the poem written by Dale Arden about him.
And who is Dale Arden?
She is the school teacher from...
she?
Yes.
Dale.
And that's a deep Easter egg. Dale Arden was also Flash Gordon's love interest in Flash Gordon.
This is blank.
Yes. I attribute a lot of my fishing to Moxie Soda, and I was named the Moxie Man of Millennium. That was back in the beginning of 2017. It's now 2018. I have another 998 years of a reign of being the Moxie Man of the Millennium. After that, someone else can take over my
And
role.
I would really like to let you know, and I'm sorry, Mr. Moxie, but your soda is horrible.
It's delicious. It just takes some time to get used to.
Yeah, after you drink a couple of beers.
And that is the Bassmaster Worldwide proclaiming, explaining why they're giving me the title of, giving me the trophy of the Bassmaster, and then naming the trophy after me. Much like so young.
These are the lengths. The lengths. I guess the next one we can describe the history of the Von Tron trophy, which is, I think, just as not as interesting. This is more planned out. Rob has zero time throughout the day. At this point, there was 2 full-time jobs happening. God, I don't know how he came up with half of this.
If my family is going to try to troll anyone, the bar is set so high, they might as well turn back around and say, "I'm sorry, sir." And they should be sorry, but that's okay. I live to serve.
Okay, I'm bumping up to a 7.
There we go.
I'm bumping up to a 7.
The best way you can judge a beer is by what you do as you're drinking it. So these are the Ralph McQuarrie-esque, or possibly Ralph McQuarrie concept art pictures. There is the not too much of a scene of that, but it's awesome how you see the ad
these
dropping people off.
Yes.
From Return of the Jedi.
These were storyboards
and concept art from Return of the Jedi.
That was not used.
Actually, that inspired things.
Well, they inspired. This would have been... Luke looks a little bit more like a badass in this picture.
Luke, everyone thinks he's the farm boy, but he's quite the badass as well.
Luke is a pussy.
Oh, that's in front of my brother. He gets very angry. Luke's his favorite character.
Yeah. Well, which brother?
My twin brother.
The one that looks nothing like you?
My younger brother hates Rose Tico. Not personally, just her character and the PC nature that he really does not like her character in the story. Especially when they release those horses. It's like, now it's worth it. Those horses can be caught in a second. They have laser guns and spaceships. Those horses aren't getting that far.
You're talking about what's her name?
Rose Tico. Now it's worth it. No, dude, honey, you made a mess.
So let me get this straight. So would you say that the young boy sweeping the broom, who went like that and used the Force to get the broom, is he our next Jedi? Seeing that, so I feel that every Jedi needs an apprentice. So we had
Padawan.
Oh, Padawan.
Sorry.
My apologies. He's right.
I get a little bougie.
So
I'm drinking AUDACITER.
So we had Qui-Gon Jinn, had Obi-Wan had Luke. We lost all
Obi-Wan had Anakin. And
Anakin. Well, that's true. Okay, so he had Anakin. We slowly start losing cool names. So then we go from Anakin to Luke. Then Luke technically has
to Ben.
Rey.
No, well, Ben Solo before he chose Kylo Ren.
No.
Yes.
Luke. Oh yeah.
Yes, and the Knights of Ren, which everyone was the Praetorian Guard.
Okay, so he would have. All right, so he would have.
I have a finer.
So I forgot about Kylo Ren. All right, so no. For record though, there were other Padawans.
Yes, there was a bunch.
So we're talking about one-on-ones.
Yes.
So he was just one Padawan.
I think he was the star pupil.
All right, so we'll leave it at the star pupil. So then we have Luke has Rey.
Yes.
So will Rey have young boy with broom? He doesn't have a name.
My mind went immediately to the hub, and I'm going to throw that in the search engine later on. I have quite the crush on Rey.
Young Rey with young boy and broom?
Yes.
Oh, I'm probably in there.
Use the Force, Jeff. Use the Force. Or some lube, if the Force isn't there.
So, no. Becoming so much worse than I thought this was going to turn out to be. And we're not lightweights. This is just us relaxed. All right, so will that young Padawan be Rey? Now, is Rey considered a Jedi yet?
Not
because Luke had to go through 3 films.
I would have to say, since Rey is the only...
Actually, technically,
quasi-trained Jedi.
He called himself a Jedi by movie number 2.
Well, so did I.
And I don't care. That's 1, 2, and 3. Don't tell me that.
Empire Strikes Back. I have to agree with him. And I would say, since Rey is the only trained Jedi, yes, she can call herself a Jedi. Because who's going to tell her no?
Because there's no more.
There's no council. There's nothing. There's not even a tree. There's the
tree is gone.
The books are there.
Yoda thought it was funny as shit. It's just like, and Luke was like, "How can you be loved?" He goes, "Did you ever read?" And it's just like,
Page Turner. They were not. Yes.
Yes.
He's getting another text.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I'll edit that out. But
So I would have to say that yes, Rey, for lack of a better word, is a Jedi, or the closest thing to a Jedi.
Okay.
And I would have to say, actually, Ben Kenobi is also quasi-Jedi, because he was more trained than Rey in the Jedi arts.
But he's not a Jedi. He's a Sith. Wait, how did it end?
He got trolled by the Force Ghost. And I would say, another part of the movie, other than the lack of Rey's chest hole area, I would love to see Luke knock all the guerrilla walkers into each other like this, and they all just fall like dominoes, because that would have been beyond badass.
The best part was, and I'm sorry, I have many people who say that they didn't like that part, but when Kylo let on a full array,
that was
and Luke just went,
yeah,
I don't care. First off, you knew something was up when all of a sudden he had a haircut.
Yeah.
Because where in a galaxy far, far away is there a supercut?
There's a supercut.
There's no supercuts in there.
They
use a lightsaber,
possibly.
But there's no way that he would have had that close of a shave.
Since he mentioned lightsaber, I've always, every time it snowed, and we share a snowblower, if they had a lightsaber snowblower, right? So it was just a lightsaber that just melts the snow like that. How great would the lines be? You have 90 degrees, just melts the snow instantly.
Well, someone says the blades would be a bunch of
lightsabers. Just be lightsabers. Just How sweet would that be?
Water all over the place.
No, like, it just melts it all right into vapor. It's just gone. It's just gone. How awesome would that be?
Yeah, but do we know that a lightsaber can turn snow into water vapor?
Yeah, a lightsaber.
In turn,
in the movies that he hates, in
it
episode
would turn back into snow again.
No, it's like it would just literally it'd be like beyond vapor and maybe turn to snow. But at that point, your sight would be clear because as we know from episode The Phantom Menace, when they put the lightsabers in the doors and it starts melting, lightsabers are crazy hot, and that's why there's very little blood because it instantly cauterizes. Yeah, exactly. So we
would just hear.
I think literally it'd just be almost like a force of. How sweet would that be?
It'd be really quick.
Seriously,
it'd be much quicker than I mean. Even if we have a big snowblower.
It's way too big for me. My small little girly hands cannot really handle the machine, and it just guides me along.
Do you know if you snowblow out the Polish people again, you will get that weird. Was it wine or was it liquor?
It was a thoughtful gift.
No, I'm not saying it wasn't.
The best way to put it was a thoughtful gift that tasted like dirty pennies.
No, it tasted like if raisins took a shit in your mouth.
Yeah, it really did.
You described it perfectly at that point. It was an actual alcohol that the moment it touched your tongue, if a raisin could take a shit, that's what it tasted like.
It really did. It really
and
really
only
did.
one woman, a friend of ours' mother, saw it. What was it called again?
Sinzo? Sinzo, possibly?
You see anything Sinzo? Stay far
I think it's
away
Italian or it's European.
It must be. It's a European liqueur, and we'll find it again.
Our palates were not refined enough to enjoy this.
Refined enough? I don't think we were poor enough.
I have to say, I don't want him. Vortex is pretty. Our neighbor's pretty. He was jacked.
Give me all this editing that I gotta do.
No, seriously. But yeah, we're just not. It was bad. It wasn't for us. It wasn't for us.
It was bad. Not no more though. He's really not.
No, I'm saying the alcohol. He's
no, but I mean, like you said, I'll pound on you like I do my liver.
I forgot about that.
He's not the man he once was. He's a frail little beast of a man. The only thing that he can lift is a bottle of vodka.
He lifts those easily.
I'm debating on leaving every last bit of that.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
I really don't even think he can.
This is for our first video. It's just I'm sure there's a ton of these of people drinking online, but this is what we do.
We got a couch now. We got a couch.
We have a couch.
This worked out better than I thought. I thought we were going to be in benches in the shed. This is almost like a talk show.
Seriously.
Show.
Seriously. And and what I love about at work we have a break room. The daytime talk shows are on, and all the girls on that. Whatever they talk about, the unquestioned expert on everything, which is really annoying because just because you have a talk show doesn't make you know what the fuck you're talking about.
No talk show. You don't know what you're talking about. You're just talking out of your ass.
Yeah, but they put it down as law. You know, like they're the show enough. You know,
show enough. You comment down below if you know who Show Enough is. Directly your pizza, the Daddy Green Pizza.
Damn straight. Like eventually, if he can work his magic, we'll have the glow.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sweet.
I think we can do the glow.
Now the crazy thing is, even though the glow was in that movie, which we'll name, so to not.
I don't think we're gonna. Is it?
But
to ruin that.
It reminds me of the glow that Lo Pan and Egg Shen had in one of the greatest movies of all time, Big Trouble. And that's the statue you gave me. And he's doing that right there.
No, I'm saying nothing.
There we go.
So.
We just tiptoed around a minefield. We'll leave it that.
Wow, you read my mind.
Totally.
I guess because it is on YouTube, they can stumble upon it. So we won't go there until eventually we can back it up with like 900 subscribers and money.
Yeah, money would work.
Money works better.
Definitely.
Honey, that's where you got your new car. But
you're nuts. Me. Actually, I have that value edition car.
I was just gonna say that. Wait, were you getting your oil changed?
I was getting an inspection and an oil change. Yes.
And you don't feel that was like an insult?
They can't. I'm beyond insulted. Look at.
But it was just like it was kind of like a kick in the fucking balls.
Like I give a damn.
Yeah, but it was just like, oh well, you had the value card. That's like saying like you shop no frills, and we know you don't shop no frills because you only shop.
I got frills.
That's not frills.
This is frills.
What's frills?
AUDACITER.
What?
AUDACITER. All right.
That's not frills. Trader Joe's is like snobby people go there.
Yeah, that's frills.
That's not no frills. No frills is like
no frills. Is the cheap stuff. Frills is expensive stuff. That would be frills. Not that it's expensive, but it's still frilly.
No Frills.
No frills.
But wait, what's the actual definition of frill?
I actually think it's the start. Remember that?
Is that like a krill?
No, I think it's that dinosaur that shoots the venom in the fat guy's face in Jurassic Park. The thing that pops out are frills. Now, how that got to being something fancy and good, I don't know.
Because I always remember it was always the white packaging. Well, Pathmark.
Pathmark, exactly.
Pathmark was always the white packaging with black lettering.
So
if your cereal, your rice, your spaghetti,
literally, it would just be crisp rice instead of Rice Krispies.
It was just it was crisp rice.
Green beans.
Your cereal was in a plastic bag. You didn't get the box. You didn't get the prize.
They wasn't frills. The boxes are frills.
But oh, wait a minute. So like frilly things.
Yes.
So a frill,
like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park.
Oh, now I get it.
Like, all right,
I'm 40 years old and I only get it now.
I would have to say
like
the wrapper around a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup seems frilly because there's those things. Now, why that is extra fancy, I don't know. But the peanut butter cups are kind of high class.
Oh, I would have to totally say because they have ones that like somebody made Butterfinger may try to make an own peanut butter cup.
Yeah, that's not the same. But I saw access to. I work in a food place retail thing. They have Hershey bars.
You're not allowed to say it?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't read the handbook.
We didn't say nothing bad.
We didn't. But we might be getting at the store I'm currently working. We'll do some research. Hershey bars with Reese's pieces in them.
You say penis?
Reese's penis. Reese's penis. Creamy and delicious and not appropriate. No, Reese's pieces in the Hershey bars. And possibly penis, I'm not sure.
You did say penis. Reese's penis.
Reese's penis.
You know what? They really need an adult line because you can... Because I like how a female group has the chocolate monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I've totally buy a box of chocolate penises. Oh, it's just like that place Sugar has the dick in a box,
mm-hmm.
and it's the gummy dicks.
Okay.
And then they have what's it called, the something balls, sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls, yes, from.
And they're like wolf balls. They have like a bunch of sweaty balls in your mouth. Would it make you drool, or would you just be disgusted? They're chocolate covered, with coconut.
Oh, coconut's good. Coconut dusting is good. I would.
I got another text. Nope, there was nobody I knew.
Another one too. It's all sideways.
Oh my God! That's what happened. Oh, it's Will.
Okay, you can't see this from where you're sitting on the internet, but the shadow of the camera looks like Wally.
Oh,
doesn't it?
It does. I gotta go make a pee-pee. Rob, you take over.
There we go. This is me. I'm quite nursing this beer, but I have a full slate. I'm watching Oak Island tonight with my children, who are getting out in probably about 10 minutes. This is my man cave. A lot of people get mad at me and my family for not giving up this room to one of my kids. I grew up as a twin, so I didn't have my own room. So this is my room for all my stupid stuff. Behind me is a replica big ticket from the '69 World Series as Mr. Met pitching. I wasn't alive for that, but the '86 one was vertical and was not as ornamental as this. So I feel this is pretty sharp. So that's why it's back there. And I used to have a lower couch, but it wasn't that good. So the newer couch. So this whole video thing is just what me and Jeff do on a routine basis. Get drunk and talk about stupid old person things like 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, children of the 90s type crap. If you like it, please subscribe. And, I don't like means I never liked a video. I subscribe to the people I enjoy. So if you want to like. If you don't, I can't blame you. But what he was talking about before, he gave me this. This is the Lopan statue he gave me. He was getting rid of it. So there he is. He looks actually more haunting that way. But there he is, with his fingers crossed, doing that video game thing when they had the avatars.
Yes. Avatars before they were avatars.
Exactly. Seriously, James Cameron, you might have to thank John Carpenter. Boom. And I love watching those videos about how this and The Golden Child were made at the same time. Both Asian-centric movies.
I'm moving it, Rob.
Uh-oh. Okay,
it hasn't been...
I'm going to have to vacuum here. Well, I hope you're happy. It's snowing. One person was supposed to get this, and I never was able to bring this down to New Orleans. My first roommate, Eric Hernandez. If you ever come up to New York, this is yours, and we'll put it on video. This is a plaster of Paris middle finger. It's approximately 2.5 feet tall that I bought during a drinking bender with my future brother-in-law, now brother-in-law for many years, and my sister and my brother. And watch that last thing. We bought this, and how I didn't drop it is a small miracle. But it's a political statement to the rest of society.
Can you wear it?
You can't wear it, but if I had a
Sure can.
well, you can't look at that. He totally put that in his fist. He's like a Hulk hand. But this was when I had this. This is the first night I also
You tell
had
the story, and I'll flip the bird.
the first night I had spot and lager. It was at look at it. He needs to cut that fingernail. Look at that. That's like a Coke
Whose
fingernail.
finger was this?
Well, it's still mine, but I don't know who the model was. But it was at my brother-in-law's mother's birthday,
Flipping the bird.
and we were upstairs drinking beer, and I had about 9 feet of spot and lager. That doesn't smell good at all. And I ate my future.
Very detailed.
I don't want to call it my brother-in-law's mother's dinner, her birthday dinner, because I was drunk, and she was very gracious about it. And she's the best. And we had a lot of fun that night, and somehow he's making a fun memory into perverted memory. But yes.
This is not perverted at any point.
The people that were there understand how drunk we were that night and how this didn't get broken.
How big?
And Eric Hernandez, if you come to Long Island, this is yours. Just like the big pants.
This would be a great giveaway. You know how many people would subscribe to?
Only one person has earned that, and that's my first roommate, Eric. He also got the big pants as well, and I promised him this.
Is there just a possibility I can just bring this out to my house for one day?
Yes. Just don't break it. Don't let people of your immediate family break it as well. We'll leave it at that.
This is, you know what, Eric? I think you lost out because I think this is officially our mascot.
Oh, dude! If you met Eric, you'd love Eric. Eric's
I think it's officially like the mascot of. I forgot you had it, and then I realized you had it covered up. I guess because your kids understand what this means now.
No, it's a nice corner, and it also had my placard from the last game at Shea Stadium that my sister got me, and an argument I got about Billy Joel because I am not from Long Island. And I don't like Billy Joel.
I'm from Long Island. I don't like Billy Joel.
See, that's why we get along so well. It's not anything against Billy Joel. It's just he's not.
I'll tell you when I lost my love for not so much my love for Billy Joel.
My own company.
What?
My own company.
No, my thing was with him was still a big fan of the show American Choppers, and he hired them to make him a bike. So long story short, so first they played a little joke. He didn't want nothing with keyboard, so they put like a mini bike up there with a keyboard. You know, he didn't get the joke, so he was being a prick. And then he started going on and on about what he knows about motorcycles. But what he does, he has a company too. If nobody knows about this, and they take brand new bikes and they basically just glue shit onto it to make them look like old bikes. They don't custom make nothing. Like they take an Indian motorcycle that's already made and make it look like an old motorcycle. So I felt like you went to these people to make you a bike from scratch, from pipes, to your specifications, because you can't do it, and then you act like a prick. That's when I lost it. I used to like Billy Joel a lot. My father used to have a record, Children. Those are a black disc made out of vinyl, where the music was cut into it, and you needed a record player to play it.
Since I am older than him, I'm going to explain about the two records I remember the most. One, me and my brother had the Superman 2 soundtrack that had the Superman logos in like some kind of weird rainbow etching on that. And years ago, back in 1982,
I feel like it's going to be like...
18 was 82, 83. My sister was in love with Michael Jackson.
It's like Home Shopping Network.
And we had to eat several boxes of E.T. cereal to get the Michael Jackson picture disc, which we did within a week.
I would have done that for no reason whatsoever.
And we had to go to the store, she could give us money, and we ate probably 10 boxes of E.T. cereal, which was peanut butter and chocolate, Reese's Penis. And we ate the cereal, and she got the picture disc, and now it's probably worth like,
even in November,
$15.
I'm so much more tanner than you.
I am quite pale. And look at this. It's like, look at my moobs on this.
Oops.
My moobs. See, if Ray had something like I had going on, it'd be a better movie. Well, a little bigger.
That's about what Ray has now.
I know, and that's good for her. And she's much more fit, but it could be better.
She's also English. Does that make up? Pip Pip Cheerio?
Could be.
I mean, it's like, almost.
But it's just good.
There we go.
I watched this theory how her and Obi-Wan are the only two that have an English accent. So what does that mean? I'm not sure. It means something. It means nothing. I'm not sure.
They're related.
No, I think Finn is actually
He's English too.
he's English too, but
He does an extreme. I'm actually very upset about the fact that not a single American can do an English accent the way that an English person can do an American accent.
Okay, now my problem is my favorite show of all time, as we all know, as you know, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and James Marsters as one of the greatest English actors of all time, and my girl Cheryl was in a two-person play with him, and apparently he's a really good guy. But yeah, he has a spot-on English accent, and everything. Spike is American.
No, he's not.
Oh yes, he is.
Spike's English.
Spike's American. Boom. You see that?
Spike's English.
In the show.
No, in real life. You got your phone?
Yes.
Ask Siri. I want you to ask Siri.
Okay. How do I do that?
I think you hold the button.
Okay. Siri, is James Marsters English or American?
I'm so pissed off. I'm wrong.
Okay, I found this on the web for James Marsters English or American.
Okay, it's not telling it.
My Alexa would have told me.
All right.
So would have Googled.
Floor brother James wasn't British. Boom yakasha.
Damn it. He wasn't?
He wasn't. He isn't. Maybe he is now, but that accent was just pure acting.
Damn.
Giles.
So
English.
Giles is?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. So
we'll probably have to stop this and pick up our children.
All right. So we got to get our children. So do us a favor. We'll ramble on again. This is the Von Tron Experience. I'm Jeff.
Rob.
And subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let us know about any beers that you want us to try. We'll try to keep it shorter the next time. But you know what? For the first video, I think it should be a long video. Middle fingers and all.
I have more of those German beers downstairs.
We can make that for video number 2.
For number 2 today?
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens. We'll see if it's today. If same clothes, you know it's the same day. So this is us. We're out. Thank you so much.
I won't show my